and welcome to today's class, Play. Are you excited for today's class? Of course I am. So today's class is all about inner child healing. We're going to be cultivating a safe place for our inner child to come out and explore and play around on the mat today. So I invite you to leave your expectations at the door. Leave your to-do list at the door because you won't need them in our time together today. Before we get into today's class, I also invite you to go ahead and grab any stuffed animals, any toys, anything that makes you feel joyful and blissful and radiate that positivity from the surface of your skin. What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel at ease? Go ahead and grab whatever it is that you need. Maybe a comfort blanket, a little stuffy. Anything that'll help you tap into that joyful, playful, heart-open space that we call our inner child. Before we get into the asanas, before we get into the practice, I also wanted to share this beautiful piece of art. My little brother gifted me this for Christmas this year, and it absolutely moves me. It feels like the epitome of what it means to be a blissful child. And this is the cover. So when I open it up, it almost feels like I'm looking at the sun. It's such a bright light, and it just, So this is the energy that I would like for us to tap into today. It's so playful, it's so full of love, and it's so carefree. It's just a bunch of hearts. And it's so innocent and loving. So, if you're not already at your mat, I invite you to go ahead, come to your mat, and we will begin this class. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in a comfortable seated position. And on your exhale, go ahead and bring your attention to your hands. Bring all of your focus into the palms of your hands. Almost as if there's a laser beam coming from your eye to your hand, and you are beaming in all of this love, all of this attention, all of this care into each of your hands. Notice your skin. Notice the lines on your hands. If you can see your veins even. And do this without going into narratives of judging. Look at your hands from a neutral to positive mindset. Filling yourself up with love here. Beautiful. Now from here, let's go ahead and use these potent hands of ours that we just filled with our love. And let's tap out the body. So go ahead and move into a position where you can access your legs. And let's go ahead, start tapping out your feet. Tapping out your feet. Putting a bunch of love into every cell of our body. Go ahead and move up into the ankles. Up into the shins. And you can tap as hard or as soft as you want. Whatever feels good and playful. You could even make a beat out of it. Go ahead and tap out the calves. Enlivening the body. Tapping out any of that adult responsibility. Oof, we don't need that right now. And coming into presence, coming into a playful environment. Go ahead and tap out the knees. A little bongos here, tapping out the knees, tapping out the backs of the knees. Bringing our tapping into the thighs. The backs of the thighs. Woo, the inner thighs. And feel that energy begin to radiate in the body. Tapping out the butt. Oh yeah. Tapping out the pelvis, the abdomen. low back. You know, give your kidneys a little tapping. Tap out the core. Enlivening the body. Tapping out the ribs, the sides, the chest. Ooh, tapping out the shoulders. Get your armpits. Tapping down the arms. And just playing around, realizing we don't have to take it all so seriously right now. And that we can just enjoy the fact that we have a body. Go ahead and tap out the neck. You can be a little bit more gentle with the throat if you want. Tapping it out, tap out the face. And then tap out the head. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Go ahead and open your eyes if they're not already and look around your space. Connecting to this safe container that we have made for ourselves. Sending gratitude to everything that you can see. Recognizing that right now in this moment you are safe. You're held. And now is the time to have fun. And you are allowed to have that fun. You're allowed to let go of all the stress, of all the blah, 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 and come into what matters, which is the now. And the now feels pretty sweet. From here, let's move into a little bit of intuitive movement. So if there's anything that your body's calling for, maybe spinal rolls, maybe a specific stretch, go ahead and go into that. If you don't really know what you want to do, go ahead and follow along with me. We'll take a deep breath in, elongate the spine, straight, long, tall, up. And then tuck the chin to the chest. And we'll move into some neck rolls. So deep breath in, roll the right ear over the right shoulder. On your inhale, at the top of the inhale, go ahead, pause for a second. And then exhale, rolling back down to center. Taking a deep breath in, left ear, left shoulder, other side. Inhaling. Pausing, holding the breath full for just a second, and then exhale back on home to center. Inhale to the right. And exhale back to center. Other side, left side, inhale. And back to center. You can keep doing this in your own pace, in your own time. If you want to turn it into a whole circle, going back, I invite you to do so, but only if it feels right. No pressure here. All I ask is if you are turning it into a whole circle, just do the other side too, evening it out. Connecting to the breath here, feeling that deep breath going all the way down into your root chakra at the base of the spine. Coming into a soft presence here. And wherever you are, go ahead and begin to slow down the movement, coming back to center. And let's go ahead and move into a child's pose. How fitting, right, for today's class. Moving into a child's pose, go ahead, widen out the knees, bringing the big toes to touch. And then playfully, intuitively, walk the hands on down, kissing our forehead to the mat. Resting in this child's pose. Allowing yourself to really soften here. Feeling your forehead kissing the mat. Grounding our energy. Feeling safe protected, held. Feel the stability of the ground beneath you as you continue to hold this child's pose. Breathing deeply. Exhaling all the way out. When it comes to playing around with the inner child, it can be a little sensitive, right? It's the us underneath all the masks, under all the defenses. It's an innocent, loving, and even vulnerable energy, but there's strength in vulnerability. So if you feel sensitive as we move through today's class, that's perfect. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Cultivating this sense of presence with our own self, with our own inner child, for a few more moments here. From here, begin to press into the palms of the hands and slowly, gently lift the gaze towards the hands, and then begin to drag your body forward, staying nice and low, bringing the weight into the hands. Extend the legs out behind you, laying onto the stomach. Go ahead and come into a comfortable position here, resetting, bringing the hands next to the chest, and then inhale up into your cobra. Exhale down. Inhale cobra. Waving the chest down on the exhale. Inhale cobra. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. On your next one, if you're feeling warm enough, we'll come into an upward facing dog, lifting the thighs, and then exhale back into a down dog. Take your time to settle into this down dog. You can shake out the hips. Find a placement that feels good with the hands. And allow yourself again to play. There's no rules here right now. Just coming into the present moment. From here, go ahead and lift up the right leg. Bend the knee and create some circles with that knee. Opening up the hip. Setting ourselves up for a little bit more movement to come into the practice. And then flip or change the direction of the circle. Breathing deeply, feeling your strength as you hold this position, this powerful position, and then go ahead and place the right foot back down. Pressing into all 10 fingers and your right foot, lift the left leg high, bend the knee, and then same thing. We're gonna make some circles with the left knee. Breathing deeply, holding strong in the arms and the right leg. And then when you're ready, go flip the circle, going in the other direction. And then coming back into our down dog. Inhale, ripple the body forward, coming into a plank. From here, we will open up into a left side plank, reaching the right arm all the way up, holding strong here, engaging through the oblique. Take a deep breath in. And from here, we will go ahead and raise the right knee high. Hold strong here. On an exhale, keep the knee high, tucking it into the chest. Place the right hand down into a plank. The right knee stays tucked in. From here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, plant the left heel down, open up the left arm, keeping the knee raised. Go ahead and extend the right leg forward. Right arm stays up, stay strong here, smile. Feel your body shaking, feel yourself alive. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bend the knee back in. Bring the left arm down, coming into a plank. Keep the right knee up. From here, extend the right leg back and up, coming into a single-legged push-up. And then right foot plants down and we come into a down dog. And then drop the knees. And return home to child's pose. Woo. Slowing down the breath here, feeling your heartbeat. Feeling your body after you just utilized and worked your muscles. Settling back in to this comfortable place. For me, dancing with the inner child is all about putting yourself out there and then retreating back home, because it can be a little scary. And that's what this practice is meant to emulate. We're gonna do a dynamic movement and then we're gonna come back home, hide under the blanket, and feel that sense of comfort that we need so that we can show up and show out again. Take another deep breath in here. And now let's do it on the other side. So bring all your attention into your hands. Softly lift the gaze towards the hands. From here, we will begin to slowly drag our way forward. Forward, 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 forward. Extend the legs. Lay down onto the tummy. Reset the body. And then bringing the hands next to the chest, we will inhale, cobra. And exhale down. Inhale, wave up. And exhale down. Inhale, up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. On this next one, we can go into an upward facing dog. If you're feeling warm enough, lifting up the thighs. And exhale, down dog. Taking a moment to reset here. Deep breath in. And exhale, ripple forward, coming into a plank. From here, we will open up into a side plank on the right side. Reaching the left arm all the way up, we will then begin to lift the left knee. Coming into this strong side plank, take a deep breath in. And exhale with control. Bring the left arm down, the knee stays tucked into the chest. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, plant the right heel down. Open the right arm up, keeping the knee up. We'll then extend the left leg away from us. Coming into this strong position. Take a deep breath in. You know, why not even smile? Just have some fun with it. And then take a deep breath in. And exhale, coming back into that plank, but the knee staying in at the chest. From here, take a deep breath in. Extend the left leg behind us and then push up. Show me your strength. And then come into that down dog. And in your own pace, at your own time, you can either stay in this down dog or drop down to the knees, sitting the butt back onto your heels, and returning home in our child's pose. Back to that sense of comfort, stability, grounding. After we just had some fun moving around our bodies, returning to the breath. feeling your body alive and activated as we continue to rest here. Breathing deeply. All right, on your next breath in, we'll again bring our attention to our hands, but instead of slithering forward, we'll just come on up to an all fours position. I feel like turning around, so I'm gonna do that. So from here, go ahead and settle into this all fours position. So wrist underneath the shoulders, hips on top of the knees here. Coming into connection with the breath, feeling yourself alive, feeling your bliss start to become activated. And from here, we will go ahead and inhale the right arm up and exhale. Pivot it through, but keep the hand floating. Inhale, bring the hand up. From here, engage the core, begin to lift up. Right hand comes to the hip, and then the left arm is going to come up. Inhale here, and exhale very softly. Plant the left hand back down. Try not to fall into your arm. Lift the right arm back up. Inhale, exhale, pivot through. Inhale, lift up, hand rotates onto the hip, left arm comes up, half camel. Inhale here, exhale, float the left arm down, right arm comes up, pivot through. Inhale, right arm comes up, flow into that half camel. And from here we will continue this beautiful flow, opening up the heart, opening up the chest, going at whatever pace feels good for you, having some fun, allowing yourself to just kind of lose your mind a little bit and just feel into your body, feel in to the fluidity between these movements. Connecting to the breath, to the now. And the next time you land in your thread the needle, we will go ahead and plant the right shoulder down, coming in to thread the needle. Softening in here, relaxing into this position. Breathing deeply all the way down to the base of the spine. Feeling ourselves held by the earth beneath us, by our mat, by the floor. Taking one more delicious deep breath in and exhale, go ahead and lift up. Coming back to all fours. Let's do it on the other side, why not, right? Let's do it. Go ahead and inhale the left arm up. Exhale, pivot it through. Inhale, the left arm comes up. Engage the core, lift everything up. Left hand comes to the left hip, right hand floats up. Deep breath in, and then softly, gently place the right hand down. Lift the left arm up, pivot it through, float the arm. Inhale, left arm comes up, place it on the hip. Lift the right arm up. Half camel. And then exhale, gently bring the right hand down, pivot through, and continue to float. Connecting movement to breath. Closing down the eyes if you can, if that feels comfortable. And connecting in to what it feels like to be in your body right now. What it feels like to be in a playful, childlike state of mind. Where the only thing that you are really even giving your attention to is the playful joy of this moment. because you realize that the only thing that matters is now. And right now, you're gifting yourself an opportunity to play. What a gift that is. So enjoy it. Savor it. Savor it like it's a warm cup of tea. Like it's your favorite sweet treat. Enjoy this moment, because this moment won't be here again. So savor it. One more here. The next time you land in that thread, the needle position, stay there. Go ahead and plant the left arm down, or the left shoulder down. And come into stillness, relaxing into this pose. Relaxing into this shoulder stretch. And on your next inhale, go ahead and lift up. And from here, we will move into our full camel. So coming into a kneeling position, we will go ahead and work our way into camel. So take a deep breath in, bring the hands to your low back, and begin to open up the chest. Bringing the gaze up towards the sky, feeling that stretch all along the front side of the body. And lifting up the spine from the pelvis. So try not to crunch in the low back and create any tension there. Really try to lift up and then tilting back. If you are able to go into full camel, do it. Go ahead and move into that full position with both of your hands on your heels. Otherwise, you can just hang out with me here in this supported camel variation. Breathing deeply. And connecting to the heart. From here, we will slowly and thoughtfully move out of that camel. So if you're in full camel, bring the hands then to the hips and slowly come on down back to an all fours position. Give your spine any movement that it desires after that intense back bend. Resetting the spine. And from here, take a deep breath in and exhale as you begin to step forward into a malasana. So bringing the feet out wide, sitting the hips all the way down, and then using your elbows to press open the knees. Settling into stillness here, opening up the hips, keeping the spine elongated, deep breath in. And exhale. Another deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring all of your attention into the bottoms of your feet and begin to press up. Straightening out the legs, press, 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 until you're in a forward fold. You can bend the knees as much as you want here. Shake out the hips a little bit. And from here, we're gonna move into something funky, okay? It's called elephant walk. So what we are gonna do is we are going to grab onto our ankles, and we're gonna keep the legs as straight as possible. So we're gonna try not to bend the knee here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna clunkily walk forward and back, keeping the legs as straight as you can, staying in a forward fold, holding on to your ankles, and go ahead and really like goofily step around on the mat so you can walk forward and back. Walking forward and back on the mat, elephant walk, baby. this is going to be releasing a bunch of junk in the trunk. Get it? Because it's an elephant walk. Let's go. So again, continue to just play around here. The goofier you look, the better. Okay. Breathing in here, smiling as you embody the elephant, as you sway back and forth. Oof. Continue to walk forward and back. Yep. I'm loving it. Are you loving it? We're here a little bit longer. Stick with it. It's not necessarily easy, but it is fun. And it is worth it. All right, when you get back to the center of your mat, come into stillness, take a deep breath in. Hold the breath, squeeze every cell of your body. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, drop. Go ahead and sit it all the way down onto your butt. Take a moment to feel the effects of that elephant walk. It's a very grounding movement. It releases all the stuff we no longer need to carry around with us. Taking another moment here. And exhale. From here, go ahead and keep the left leg in and extend the right leg out. Coming into a stretch. We'll go ahead and inhale the left or both the arms up above the head, and then exhale, reaching the right hand towards the right foot. Left arm will come up overhead, opening up the chest. Slowing down as we make our way towards the end of our playtime together. Breathing deeply. Now you can either continue to hang out in this restorative stretch, or if you want to continue to move around, we'll go ahead, take the left hand, open up behind us, plant the left hand behind us. Right hand will begin to float up, lift the hips forward, coming into a supported wild thing. Taking a deep breath there, and then on the exhale, come back down into that original stretch. And you can then flow between the two. Coming up, sitting down, stretching out. Connecting movement to breath. You can close your eyes. Feel into the body. The next time you land in that stretch, go ahead and hold it for just one more second. Deep breath in. And exhale, let's switch out the sides. Right foot comes in, left leg extends out long. Go ahead, deep breath in, hands come up above the head. And exhale, left hand reaches for left toes. Right hand opens up. Really reaching through the right pinky, reaching through the whole hand. Feeling that stretch all along the right side of the body. Breathing deeply here. And if you want to keep moving around, well then go ahead, inhale, right hand comes up and behind us. Plant the hand down, left hand reaches up and over. Wild thing. Other side. And then coming back into that original stretch. And then flowing between the two at your own pace, at your own time. Closing down the eyes if that feels good. And the next time you come into that stretch, we'll hang out here for just one more deep breath in. And exhale. Coming back to center. And just like that, you have successfully played around today. Gold star for you, all the hugs, all the love, and even smooches too. Okay, I'm so proud of you for hanging out with me and for allowing yourself to explore yourself on the mat with me. And I hope that this felt like such a safe little friggin' container for you to enjoy your life. So before we part ways, I would love to do a little chant. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Hands come up above the head, and then exhale, hands in prayer in front of the heart. Holding this pose. We're going to chant Aham Prima 3 times. It's gonna sound like this. Aham Prima, Aham Prima, Aham Prima. Okay, so let's go ahead, take a deep breath in. Exhale everything out. Preparing for our chant, we'll go ahead, take a deep breath in to chant. Aham Prima, Aham Prima, Aham Prima. Yeah, well, hi. So it's actually days later, but my phone storage filled up somehow exactly at the end of that class, but it just did not feel right in my soul to end the video there. So as I'm editing the current video that you're watching, so it's kind of a weird moment here, I wanted to film an outro. So I hope that you absolutely love today's class. And if you haven't checked out last week's class presents, I invite you to do so and to stick around because next week I have a delicious class coming out as well called Exhale. Yeah, let me know below in the comments how you're feeling, and I will see you so soon. And until next time, my friend, bye.